Good morning, Diane. Thank you for showing up. Welcome to my studio. My name is Kelly. Today's practice will focus on breath and movement for more intentional practice. So my name is Kelly, as I said, and this is Maxwell. Whoops, I just knocked you over. I'm so sorry. Good morning. That wasn't very nice of me. Here, I'll put you right back. Hi. You're going to be asking to leave in a minute, aren't you? All right, anyway, inhale, sit on your mat, get comfortable, seated, sit up on something a little bit higher than your knees. See, I knew this was going to happen. And reach your arms up, stretch overhead, and then bring your arms down. Yeah, what? You want to go out? Okay, hold on. Inhale and reach up. And then bring your arms down, relax the shoulders, reach up. Following along with that, reach the shoulders up and roll them back. Reach up and back. So reach, lift, elevate, retract. Depression of the shoulders. Feel the shoulders, the chest, and the back as you rotate up and around. One more time. And now let's reach the arms up and we're going to twist. So twist to the right, hand on the outside of your leg and turn just gently. Inhale, reach your arms up. On your breath, exhale and turn. You'll get a little press of the fingers behind your hip. Inhale, reach up. And now lean over to one side, to the right. Reach the opposite arm up and over. How's that feeling today? Inhale and reach. So these first movements, take in a little inventory about what's going on with your body from your movement yesterday, whatever you did. Inhale and reach up. And now bring the hands down. Feet in front and just tip the knees from side to side. So warming up your hips. You can let your one hip kind of lift up as you bring the knees all the way over. Put your feet flat. Knees side to side. And then we're going to change the crossing of the legs. So the opposite way, the non-default way. Get your ankles underneath your thighs. And reach your arms up. Really big stretch. Let's twist to the left. Fingertips behind. Look over your shoulder. Feels much better this time. Inhale, reach. Warming up is a real thing. Warming up the joints creates larger range of motion, more comfortable range of motion. Inhale and reach up. Now we're going to lean over to the side. Walk your hand out, point your elbow down, reach the opposite arm up and over. Push into your hand just slightly. Bring the elbow down. Keep both glutes on the floor. Inhale and reach up. Let's lean over to the other side. Hand on the floor, reach up and over. You can pull the shoulder back, that left shoulder. Inhale and reach the arms up. Bring the hands to the floor. And come onto all fours. Knees and hands. Walk your hands slightly forward so your wrists are underneath your shoulders and then your knees underneath your hips. Generally speaking, when you come onto all fours, your knees can be too close or your hands too close to your knees. So make sure you've got that space and pull your abs in right there. So you're actually energized right here. Press into the hands and spread your blades apart. Now sink your heart. Don't bend your elbows. Just sink your heart. Abs in and then lift up. So this is called a serratus push-up. So the serratus muscle between the shoulder blades working to spread the blades apart, pushing into the hands, and then when you lower down, blades coming together. Press in and spread them apart, and then lower. Do that again one more time. Spread apart, and then pinch the blades together. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, set your knees down on the floor. Lower your belly towards the floor and look forward. Cow pose. Exhale, round your back. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, downward facing dog. On your breath. Inhale. Knees down, lower your belly, look forward. Exhale, round your spine, cat pose. Hold your breath right there. Lift your knees up. Downward dog. Inhale. Knees to the floor. Lower your belly down. Look forward. Walk your hands forward, just a hand print. Exhale, round your spine. Lift your knees. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Knees down. One more time through those poses. Cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. And go ahead and start lifting the knees up, downward facing dog. Push the floor away. And then set your knees down. Put the top of your feet on the floor, big toes to touch. Sink your hips back into child's pose. Place your forehead down. Tuck your chin so the back of your neck is comfortable. And put the top of your hands on the floor beside your feet. And breathe. Just take a moment, settle in. Maybe setting your intention for class today through this virtual live streaming class. So the intention may be to be more present and just feeling the body move with your breath. Or on your breath. Hands beside your face. Lift up. Come onto your knees and tuck your toes. All right, there. And inhale, reach your arms up, stretching the body. Lift up. A little back bend right there. And then look forward. Reach your hands to your lower back. So pressing into the hands, just a light lean back. Nothing major here. Just starting to warm up the spine a little bit more. Elbows draw in towards each other. And then look forward. Inhale and reach up. Exhale your hands onto the floor. Lift up your knees. Walk your feet to your hands. And fold. So in your fold, draw your abs in. So below the navel, contract. Reach for your elbows. Exhale. Inhale. Sway your arms over to the right. Exhale. Sway the arms over to the left. Inhale. Swaying from side to side. Look through the legs. You can keep your eyes open right here. And then hold in the center. Reach your hands for the floor. Lengthen the head forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale and rise. Exhale your hands down to your heart. Okay. So standing firmly, press your feet into the floor, your toes. Look down, just check them out. Check out your feet. Lift the inner arches, pressing into all four corners of the feet. Let's go through a sun salutation A. Inhale and reach up. Mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold with a flat back all the way over. So lengthen your hamstrings. Folding over, lengthen forward, half lift, plant your hands, step back to plank. Take a breath in first and shift forward. Lower down, chin and chest comes down first. And let's put the top of the feet down. Draw your hands back, elbows draw in. Cobra pose, press into your feet. Exhale, lower. So we're gonna hang out here for a moment. Warming up your core muscles, getting some core work. Elbows in, breathing in, lift up and lift your right leg up. Press into the left foot. So like Cobra pose, but just lifting the leg. Lower down. Look down, or put your forehead down. Now lift up your head and your chest with the opposite leg. Exhale, lower. Do that again. Pressing just lightly into the hands. Lift up your chest. Lift the left leg or right. Exhale. Now the opposite leg. Inhale, lift up, look forward, and then exhale. Now lift both legs up right there. Press into the hands. Inhale, and then exhale. Tuck your toes. Push into your hands. Full plank off the mat or through your knees. Lift up. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Pedal your heels right and left. Separate your feet. Inhale, lift your heels up high. And then shift your heels over to the left, stretching the right side body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Deep breath. Inhale. Lift your heels. And then as you exhale, shift the heels over to the right side. Set them down. Press into the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, lift your heels. And exhale. Inhale, walk your feet to your hands. Crisscross your legs as you come to the front of the mat. And then when you arrive at your hands, cross your left foot over the right and fold. Feel the back of your leg stretch right there. That right leg, left leg is crossed in front, by the way. Relax your shoulders. So press into your feet, press into your toes, and lift up all the way, standing tall. Inhale and reach. So put your hands together at the top, right there, and lean over to the left. Press into that right foot firmly, stretching through the hip, through the side. Inhale and reach up. Keep your balance. Exhale the opposite way. Press into your feet. Keep a slight bend in the knees so you're not hyperextending. Inhale and reach up. Uncross your legs. Hands to your sides. Inhale, chair pose. Sink down lower. So sink your glutes down, knees over the toes or over the top of your feet. Hands to your heart. Now let's twist over to the right. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale and reach your arms forward and stand up tall. Let's do the other side, twisting to the left. Inhale, chair pose. Reaching your arms so your arms are near your ears. Hands to your heart. Turn your shoulders or the torso, twist to the left. Lower your hips. Good. Inhale and reach. Arms forward. Exhale, fold. Sun salutation B. Inhale, half lift. Plant your hands, step back, plank. Shift forward, lower down. Cobra pose. As we warm up the spine, the core, elbows in, elbows. Our palms just lightly pressing. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes. Get them really tucked under so your thighs lift off the mat. Draw your elbows in. Push off of the floor. Downward facing dog. And lift up your right leg. Step your right foot beside your right hand. Warrior one. Set your left heel down. Inhale, reaching the arms up. And you can look up at your hands. Keep pressing into your feet. Keep your balance. Pull in your front ribs right there. Good. Exhale, sweep your hands down to the floor. Step back, high plank. Put your knees down if you need to. Shift forward, lower down. Chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Pull the shoulders away from the floor. Press into the hands. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, left leg lifted up and step your left foot beside your left thumb. Spin your right heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Take a moment right here, set up. Pull your front ribs in and reaching the hands together. Press into the pinky toe of the back foot. Relax the shoulders. Good. Exhale your hands to the floor. Vinyasa. So hands right on the floor, spread your fingers, shift forward, lower down, exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Warming up your body, exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Now lift your heels. Let's do the same thing again. Separate your feet. Tip your heels over to the left. Stretch that side, the right side. Good. Inhale, lift your heels. And then tip the heels over to the right. Press into the floor. Inhale, lift your heels. And then exhale, walk your feet in, crisscrossing as you walk your feet to your hands. And this time you're going to cross the right over your left, so the opposite from earlier. Inhale, lift all the way up, stretch. Reach the arms all the way up overhead. And now we're going to lean over. First, let's lean, put your palms together, lean over to the right. So the right leg is crossed in front. We're leaning over towards the right, but press into your feet, especially that right foot. Inhale and lift up, or straighten and lean over to the other side. Draw your shoulders back, press into your toes, your feet. Inhale and reach up. Uncross the legs and bring the arms to your side. Let's balance for a moment. Tree pose. Starting with your left leg. Let's start with the left leg, just to be different, right, today. So bring your foot up to the ankle right there. Bring it up to the calf. Soften the standing leg knee. You don't want to have that knee locked out. Engaging the quad. Lift your knee up higher. Try to reach for your ankle and bring your foot to the inner thigh. And then standing tall, bring the shoulders back, bring your hands to your heart. So concentration, palms together on your balance. Now, focus in on your breath. Inhale, and as you inhale, feel the rise of the chest. And then as you exhale, bring the arms to your side. Release of energy. Inhale, hands to your heart again. Reach up. Energizing breath. And then exhale, release. Do that again. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, release. Bring your knee forward with your strength. Don't hold the leg, just extend forward. Try to reach as high as you can, and then lower down. Nicely done. Standing in the opposite leg. Bring your foot up to the calf. Bring it up. And then reach down. Try to get your heel up into the inner thigh, the groin. Standing tall. Knee to the side comfortably. Bring your palms together. Shoulders back. Take a deep breath in. Feel the rise of the chest, filling the lungs. And then exhale, sweep all the way down and around. Practicing balancing with your breath. Inhale, hands to the heart, up, full breath of air, exhale out. All the way around, nicely done. One more time, inhale, reach. Full exhale all the way out and around. Bring the knee forward. Your leg strength extending forward. Hold, breathe. Exhale, lower down. Walk to the front of your mat. Inhale and reach your arms up. Warrior series, standing tall. Exhale, find your balance and fold. Inhale, half lift. Step your right leg back and left leg back. Let's go through a vinyasa. Set your knees down if you need to, nothing wrong with that, but shift forward and keep your abs contracted the whole way down. Chin and chest comes down first, top of the feet go up to the floor. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Step your right foot beside your right thumb. Warrior one. Put your left heel down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Breathing in. Pull your shoulders back. Reach the knee over your ankle in the front. Bring your hands together. Clasp. Point your pointer fingers. Just giving the pose a little more integrity with those hands together. Reaching the arms, and maybe you can look up, but then relax the shoulders down. Pressing into your feet like you're going to squeeze your legs in towards each other. Allowing for better balance with the body nice and firm. Contraction in the legs, the arms, the chest. Inhale and open up the arms, reaching your one arm forward, one arm back. Feet moving, one foot to or heel to arch alignment of your feet now. Bring your knee over the ankle in the front, so setting up. Pull in your front ribs, reaching. Turn your palms up. Feel the strength of your arms there with your palms reaching or pointing up. Then reach up and over, and the hand goes behind, reverse warrior. Reach the arm over your ear. Shift that knee forward. Your hand goes behind the knee, and you can see where that hand comes to. Reach over, side angle. So side angle is just set up right here with your forearm on your thigh. Right there. Knee over your ankle, press into your feet, reach the left arm straight up. Good, feel the chest stretch right there. Reverse warrior one more time. Hand goes behind the knee, reach up and over, maybe a little further down the leg, getting a little more of a stretch in the front body. Exhale, side angle. So here in this side angle, maybe lower down and put your fingertips on the floor, right on the inside of your ankle. And then reach the arm up and over your ear. Nice. Look down at the floor. Bring your left hand to the floor. Lift up your left heel. Reach the right arm up. Twist. Inhale. And then exhale. Place your hand on the floor. Step back and go through a vinyasa. So there's your plank. Shift forward. Lower. Upward facing dog. Press into your fingers. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Pedal your heels. Lift your left leg up. And step your left foot beside your left thumb. Put your right heel down. Heel to heel alignment. Inhale, reaching up. Hands to your heart. For a moment, roll your shoulders back. So keep making little minor adjustments as you hold these positions, these lunge positions. Knee over your ankle. Draw your right hips forward, left hip back and under. Reach your arms up. Press your feet firmly into the ground. And like you're squeezing your thighs in towards each other. Put your palms together. Point your pointer fingers. Reach up. Relax the shoulders. Breathing in and breathing out. Deeply breathe in, feel the rise, relax the shoulders though. Exhale, sweep the hands forward and back. Warrior two. Press into your feet, charge your feet, pressing down, palms facing up. Relax the shoulders. Now bring the right hand back, reach for the thigh back here. Reach the left arm up and over. Bring that left knee out. Stretching it so it doesn't tip in. Inhale, half or side angle. Put your forearm on your thigh for this first one and straighten your sides. Reach the arm up and over your ear, straight line from that heel out there, if you can imagine that, unless you've got a mirror, to your fingertips. And try not to just put all the weight right there on the thigh. You want to have integrity in the body. Feeling your body holding you up, not just the prop. Sweep up and over and bring it back. reaching over, reverse warrior. Feel the forward inner thigh, stretching your flexors on the right side, and then side angle. Here, side angle, reach your fingertips for the floor, touch the floor, reach the right arm up, and then over the ear, pull the shoulder back, lower the hip a little bit more, knee over your ankle, and then maybe turn your chin towards the ceiling. Breathe in, and then exhale, look down, right hand to the floor, lift your right heel, left arm goes up, and twist. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat. Lift up your left foot, pull it into the glute, then extend it out straight. Go through a vinyasa or downward facing dog. Working. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very beautiful. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Step your right foot beside your right thumb. Set your heel down. Inhale, warrior one, heel to heel alignment. Exhale, warrior two. Move that foot over one footprint. Heel to arch alignment. Shift your knee forward. Lift your waistline. Reverse warrior. Reach up and over your ear with the arm. Side angle. Reach for the thigh or fingers to the floor. Arm up and over your ear. Good. Press into your feet strongly, firmly. Reverse. Breathe in. And then exhale, side angle. This time, maybe you can lower your shoulder down further to the knee, on the inside of the knee. And then wrap underneath for a bind. To bind comfortably, knee over ankle, so shift that knee forward more. And then open up your chest. Use your fingers, kind of pull lightly your fingers from each other to open up that upper shoulder a little bit more. Good. Now release that. Reaching forward and back, warrior two. Bring your left hand to the floor. Lift your left heel, twist. Reach the right arm up. Go to the edge of your foot. Side plank. Put the foot on the floor in front of the other thigh or stack your legs. Press into your fingertips. Reach the arm. Good. Now look up at your hand. And reach the right leg up. Step the right foot forward. And set your knee down. Low lunge. Nice to be here, right? So now another point of contact on the floor. A little less strenuous. So left knee down, right foot on the floor. Hip flexor stretch. Shift the hips back. Hamstring stretch. Let's move through that. Creating some mobility in the hamstrings and the flexors. Flex. Put your foot flat. Shift the hips forward. And now if you can, lift the arms up. Reach right there on that lunge position. And then when you shift the hips back, sweep the hands to the rear. Flex your foot. Press into the heel. Carefully, guys. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then sweep the hips back. Hands go back. Inhale and reach. Nicely done. Bring the hands to the floor. Let's go through a vinyasa or downward facing dog. Press into the floor. Lift up that right foot, right heel to glute. Extend the leg back straight. Shift forward. Lower down chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Look forward. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Let's do the other side. Step your left foot in warrior one. Place your heel down. Inhale and reach up. Contract your abs. Exhale your hands to your heart. Relax the shoulders for a moment. Get your knee over your ankle. Make adjustments. So right there, knee over ankle. Reach the arms up, palms together. Point your pointer fingers. Inhale. And then exhale. Warrior two. Knee over ankle. Press into those feet firmly. Palms facing up. Reverse warrior. Arm over the ear. So adding some intensity, but going a little bit further in the stretch or in the pose. Side angle. Right here, or reach for the floor. Reach up and over. Reverse, and then we'll bring it back and bind. Reverse. And then reach up and over. So wrapping your left hand underneath, right hand grabs the left, or grab your wrist. Get your knee over your ankle, press into your feet, draw the shoulder back by using that bind, the resistance underneath the leg if you can. It's a great shoulder opener, leg strengthener, hip strengthener, glute. And now unbind, warrior two, right there. And now sweep the right hand down onto the floor, lift up your right heel and twist. Reach the arm, knee over ankle right there. Now go to the edge of your right foot. Place your left foot on the floor, reach the left arm up. Maybe you can place one leg on top of the other. Lift the hips, side plank, press into your fingers. Look up to your hand if you can, arm over the ear, straight arm, beautiful. Now lift your left leg, grab your ankle, and you use your hand or assist that foot coming forward. Always helpful. Knee on the mat. There's your third point of contact. Reaching your arms up. Sweep down. Put your hands on the floor for these first few as we create mobility in that movement of the hips, the hamstrings, and the flexors. Inhale and reach up. Sweep down. Flex your foot. Press into the heel. Put your foot flat. And sweep back as your hips go back, reaching those fingers to the rear. Inhale and reach up. Exhale. Nicely done. Inhale, reaching the arms, hands on the floor. Here's something to practice or get into a routine of thinking about. So lift the right knee. Bring your left heel to your glute, hover, extend back straight, right there. Shift forward, lower down, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Beautiful. Look forward, bend your knees. Step your feet to your hands, crisscross. Coming to the front, but you can keep your feet separate once you make it to your hands. Fold over. Reach the arms behind your back. Clasp your hands, reach the knuckles away from your body. Away. Move the shoulders away from the ears. And straighten your legs, folding over. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Keep pressing into your feet. Lengthening the back of the legs, straightening them. Now, bring the hands down to your hips, down the back of your legs. Lengthen forward, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale and reach up. Stretch to the sky. Exhale, arms down to your sides. So standing tall, let's do a balancing pose. Stretching your quadriceps. So stand in, let's start with standing in your left leg again. Reach the right foot out to the side and bend your knee. Pick it up, grab your foot. Knee points down and reach the right arm up. Lord of the Dance pose. So you're going to reach your chest forward and lean or point the knee to the rear. And then as you press the foot into the hand, that helps you lift your heart, reaching the arm. Breathe. Press the foot, lift up higher. And then bring it in. Slowly, controlled. Nice job. Bring it forward again. So your strength extends the leg forward. Hamstring, hold that up. Quad, breathe in. And then exhale, lower down. Other side. Stand, foot out, bend, reach back, grab your foot. Get that nice quad stretch right there. Now reach the arm forward, Tip your chest forward and pull then abs contracted. That's the key point. Abs contracted right there. Press your hand or your foot into your hand to elevate the chest. Breathe in, breathe out. If you fall out, it's okay. Just resume where you were. Breathe in, breathe out. Now bring that in. Lift your knee up. Extend forward. Your strength. Hips level. And then lower. All the way. Good. Inhale and reach up. Let's go through our sequence of poses and we'll create a little more intensity. Exhale. Fold over. Half lift, look forward. Plant your hands and step back to downward facing dog. We'll hold off on our next vinyasa. Press the hands into the floor. Spread your fingers. Make sure your inner arms are facing each other. Check, 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 right? There's always a mantra that we have to go through, making sure your body is in good position, alignment for you. Inhale, reach the right leg up. And then turn your toes out and bend your knee. So opening up the thigh, the hip. Rotate your foot. Stretching the ankle, push the floor away with your hands. Reach the left heel out, stretching the back of the leg. Extend the right leg. Step your right foot to your right thumb. Warrior one. Bring it up. Put your heel down. So work on that stepping through also, not just the pose. Bring your hands together. Pull your front ribs in. Knee over ankle in the front. As you exhale, open up, warrior two. Now, focus in on your breath right here, knee over ankle. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Feel the lungs as you reach up and over. Then as you exhale, reach your hand for the floor side angle as you exhale. Good. Inhale lifts you up, energy. Breathing in, and then exhale, side angle, bind. So lower your shoulder maybe down and reach underneath. And look up to the sky or to the ceiling. Fingers clasped, draw the shoulder back, press into your feet firmly. Good, now unbind, warrior two. Half moon. Half moon, you're going to shift your weight forward and put your right hand on a block or the floor. Lift up your left foot, left leg. Reach that foot to the side or flex your foot, toes pointing to the side. Reach the left arm up, breathe. Drawing the shoulder back. Maybe you can grab your foot. Get that extra quad stretch in. Straighten the right leg, point your knee away, draw your shoulder back, breathe. Look down at your thumb, then let your foot go, set your foot down. Left hand on the floor, twist, reach the right arm up. Reach up. Here's your side plank. Go to the edge of your left foot, slide the right foot in, right there in the middle, or stack your legs. Reach the arm over your ear, inhale. Then lift your right leg, grab your ankle, use your hand, pull that, or your arm, pull that right foot forward, set your knee down. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Exhale, hamstring stretch or half split. Right there. Put your foot flat, inhale and reach your arms up. Hands on the inside of your foot, lizard pose. Shift your hips forward. Shoulder beside the knee on this right side. Then try to come down to your forearms. If you have blocks, you can place your forearms on your blocks. Palms flat. And let your knee drop out to the side. Breathe in and breathe out. Look between the thumbs. Then walk your hands in beside your foot. lift up, heel toe your foot into the middle, lift your knee, press your hands into the floor, reach that right leg up, three-limb dog, right there. Three-limb dog, turn your toes out and bend your knee again. Flip this over if you'd like to. Reaching the ball of the foot, reach the opposite arm up and over your ear. Keep pressing into that hand, fingers. And then reach up, unflip, reach the right leg up, three-limb dog. Lower your leg first, or your foot to the floor first. Come into plank and vinyasa. Lower down, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Good, turn your toes out and bend your knee. And just rotate at the ankle. Relax your neck and shoulders. Everyone, focus in on your breathing. Extend the leg straight. Step your left foot through warrior one. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Press into the pinky toe back there. Shift the knee forward. Pull on your waistline or front ribs. Open up warrior two. Right there. So adjust your feet, knee over ankle. Reverse. Hand goes behind the thigh. Keep pressing into your feet. Lunge forward more. Now bring your forearm to your thigh or reach for the fingers to the floor. Side angle. Reverse. Inhale. And then side angle. This time, hold, bind if you'd like, reaching behind. And then knee over. Make sure that knee is bent 90 degrees. And then turn your gaze up. Beautiful job. Unbind. Reaching your arms, warrior two. Here's your half moon pose. So balancing, you guys. Shift your weight just slightly forward. So your knee is over your ankle. There's your balance. Then you're going to reach your hand for your block or the floor. Slide that foot in, the right foot in. Lift up, straight. Left leg, fingers on the floor, our block. Open the body to the side. And if you so choose, grab your foot. Straighten, good. Look down, let your foot go, set your foot on the floor. And then the knee on the floor, low lunge. Here's your nice, gentle lunge position, Anjaneyasana. Shift back, half split. Just for a moment, go into lizard pose. Put your foot on the floor, hands on the inside, heel toe your foot over, and you can turn this foot out at an angle. Hip opening stretch, put the top of the foot on the floor, and press into that foot back there just lightly, and forearms on the floor. Stiffness, work through that. If it's too intense, definitely use blocks or come up onto your hands. Beautiful. Breathe in, breathe out. Walk your hands in, hands on either side, tuck your toes, lift that left leg up, three-limb dog. Sweep it up and back. And then turn your toes out and bend your knee. Look over there. Can you see your foot? If you can, find where you're going to land your foot and flip this over. Lift your hips, press into the hand, up and over. Look up. And then reach the left hand for the floor, three-limb dog again. Center up your body. Lower that leg. Go through your last vinyasa of the class. Shift, then lower, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk your feet into your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold and turn your toes out. Bend your knees. Malasana. So sitting in that yogi squat position, creating strength in the hips and creating mobility. Bring your palms together, thumbs close to your heart, knees, check your knees. Are they going the same direction as your toes? In other words, you don't want to tip your knees in. And then press into your heels and lift up just lightly. Breathe in. So we're going to practice crow pose. I'm going to give you an option to do side crow on your own if you have that in your practice. If not, then just stay here in this yogi squat. Reaching your hands forward if you want to practice this. Press into your fingers, key thing. Then you're going to lift your hips and get your knees into your upper, or your armpits, really. So just regular crow first. Press into your fingers. You're going to lift your right foot up, left foot up, round your back. Press into the fingers. Lift your heels to your glutes. And then set your feet down and set your heels down. Let's fold over. Press your hands into the floor and fold over. Relax the shoulders. Bring the hands behind you again. Clasp the fingers. Reach the knuckles away. Arms away from you. Shoulders away from the ears. So move them up. Fold over. As you exhale, inhale, and exhale, lengthen. Sweep the hands down the back of your legs, and then bend your knees. To come into side crow, you bring your feet together and lift your heels up. And if you don't want to practice side crow, just come up and strengthen the ankles right here. It's a great ankle strengthener just to sit on your heels, on the balls of your feet. Concentration. So if I turn center, going to the right first, in side crow, you would place your right hand and then reach the left arm up and over and get your tricep on the outside of your leg like that. Hands on the floor, right? Fingertips pressing into the mat, and then you'll just lean, right? Lean into it, press into the fingers, and then lift your toes up off the floor, heels together, and set it down. One side's always easier than the other. That's my less strong side. Heels on the floor, and fold over. Always something to practice. Now bend your knees, sit on your heels. Right there. Let's practice the other side. So reach your left hand, right arm up and over. Squeeze those ankles in towards each other. Get your tricep right there on the outside of the knee. Knees side by side. Hands on the floor. Then you're going to lean in, press into the fingers, and then lift up your feet. And then set it down. Hands on the floor. Fold over. Bend your knees. Now sit behind your heels. Sit on the floor. Extend your legs out. Bring your right foot to the inner thigh. So I'm going to turn this way. So right foot to the inner thigh. And bring your left leg out. So right here, okay? Turn the direction of the bent knee, so to the right, and look over the shoulder. Now keep your left hand on your thigh and reach the right arm up and over. Inhale and lift up. Press your calf and your heel down into the floor. Inhale. Exhale over. Inhale and lift up. Exhale, lengthen over your leg. Maybe reach a little further. Inhale, keep this hand on the thigh, and then exhale over. Maybe you can grab your toes and use that as leverage, but press your calf down. Then use your left hand and press into the thigh, opening out the body towards the ceiling. Reaching for the fingertips, turning the chin towards the ceiling. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep pressing your calf down, pushing into that thigh. Maybe you can bring the elbow to the inside of your leg, pressing the elbow into the floor, using that as an anchor. Good. Now start to lift up, and then roll your shoulders back, lean back. Extend your legs straight out. We're just going to change sides. So slap out your legs. Bring your left foot to the inner thigh. Extend the right leg out straight and sit up tall. Get both glutes onto the floor. Press your calf down. And then you're going to turn to the left and have your right hand on the outside of your leg for leverage. Turn and look over. Keep your hand right there. Reach the left arm up and over. Feel the side stretch. Inhale and reach up. And up and over. Reach up and reach for your toes. Press the leg down. Push into the leg. And you'll maybe get a little more length and can grab your foot. Where's your foot? There it is. Then maybe bring the elbow to the floor, turning the chin. Press into the thigh, the hip crease. Keep pressing that leg down into the floor, both legs. Inhale and reach up. Nicely done. All right, so lean back. Hands on the floor, elbows draw in, spread the chest, extend the legs, slap it out. Now let's turn, lie down on your mat, lower down, put your feet on the floor. Draw your shoulders underneath you, put your palms on the floor, press into your feet, lift the hips up, stretch the front body. We're winding down, cooling down the body. Slide your right arm underneath you and the left. Clasp your hands. Press the edge of your hands into the floor. Lift up your hips. Breathe in. Your knees over your ankles, but you can turn your toes out slightly if you want to, or if that feels more comfortable. But press into all four corners of your feet. And I want you to intentionally engage the inner thigh muscles. So squeeze the inner thighs right there, giving the pose just more integrity. Your head should be flat on the floor, looking straight up. Lift up. And then unclasp your hands. Lower the glutes to the floor all the way and separate your blades. Bring your right knee into your chest. Extend your left leg out straight. Use your left hand to press the thigh down. Right leg in. Draw this knee across the body to the left. Reach the right arm over to the right and center up your shoulders. Look over. Breathing in and breathing out. As you exhale, release, and then as you inhale, energizing the body, and then exhale. Inhale, lift the leg up, knee over your hip, and just circle that leg around, opening up the hip right there. Use your hand to assist the leg in that movement. And pull it in. Extend out on the floor. Left knee in. Extend your left arm over. Take a deep breath in. Pull that knee in. And then bring it across to the right. Use your hand just as a little bit of resistance to pull the leg across. But then center your shoulders up and turn your gaze over to the left. Maybe you can get your heel onto the floor. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and lift your leg. Use your left hand, assist the rotation at the hip joint, rotating out and around, internal, external rotation. And go the opposite direction. And then extend both legs out, reach your arms overhead, stretch. One last pose, put your feet on the floor and lift your knees up, bring your knees into your chest, get your lower back settled onto the floor by rocking from side to side, and then bring your feet up, reach your arms on the inside of your knees, grab the edges, the outside edges of your feet, and rock from side to side, happy baby. Here's your yogi squat. So you can do this pose as often as you think. If you're overstretching just on the floor, this is also creating that hip mobility and strength so that when you do squat down to the floor, you keep that mobility, that ability to squat. Then release, extend your right leg out. So your right heel comes towards the right corner, left leg out, left heel comes to the left corner. Turn your palms up, and just for 1 minute, let's practice being still. And focus in on your breath to finish the class. So fill the lungs with a breath of air, energy, and then exhale that out. And as you exhale, feel the diaphragm going into underneath the rib cage. As you inhale, diaphragm lowering down to the belly. And then inhale. One more deep breath of air in. Exhale. And now just let your breathing happen without controlling it. Awareness to the body on your mat. Pressure points, back of your head, the shoulders, the glutes, the hips, the calves, the heels. Put your feet flat on the floor, open and close your hands, stretching your fingers long and then curling them in, squeeze, open and close, open and close. And then tip your knees over to the side. We're going to push up to a seated position and close class together with 3 energizing breaths. Bring your hands to your heart and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, feel the rise of your chest. Exhale that breath out. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. And then as you breathe in again, bring the edge of the hands to the mind's eye. Feel the rise of the body. And then exhale as your heart, bowing your chin. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you. Be well. Namaste. Have a great one. I enjoyed the practice with you today. Hope you did too. I'll see you again next time. Bye.